The city streets can be a cold and unforgiving place, especially for those without a roof over their heads. The harsh reality of urban life is a daily struggle for survival, where every day presents a new challenge. Among the many faces lost in the urban sprawl was Name, just another anonymous soul struggling to survive. In the sea of people, Name was often overlooked, blending into the background of the bustling city. Life had dealt Name a difficult hand early on. Family struggles, economic hardship and a lack of opportunity had conspired to leave Name without a place to call home. The constant turmoil at home pushed Name to the streets, seeking solace but finding only more hardship. Days blurred into nights, each one a desperate struggle for survival. The passage of time became meaningless, marked only by the relentless search for basic necessities. Finding shelter from the elements was a constant worry, a never-ending search for a dry corner in a city indifferent to Name's plight. Each night brought uncertainty, never knowing where safety could be found. Food was a luxury, often scavenged from dumpsters or begged for on street corners. The scarcity of food meant that every meal was a victory, a small triumph in the face of adversity. Hunger gnawed at Name's stomach, a constant reminder of the precariousness of their existence. The pain of an empty stomach was a daily companion, a relentless ache that never truly went away. Despite the hardships, Name clung to hope. It was a fragile hope, but it was enough to keep going. Small moments of kindness from strangers, a warm meal, or a kind word provided a glimmer of light in the darkness. Deep down, a flicker of belief remained, a belief that things could get better, that a different life was possible. This belief was nurtured by memories of better times and dreams of a brighter future. This hope, however faint, was all that kept Name going, a tiny ember in the face of overwhelming despair. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the darkest times, hope can be a powerful force. The nights were the hardest. The cold seeped into Name's bones, making every moment a struggle to stay warm. The city that never slept seemed to grow colder and more hostile after dark. The bustling streets that were once filled with life now felt like a desolate wasteland. Loneliness settled in, a heavy weight pressing down on Name's spirit. The silence of the night amplified the emptiness inside. The laughter and warmth of families enjoying meals in nearby restaurants only served as a painful reminder of everything Name had lost. The sight of people gathered around tables, sharing stories and food, was a stark contrast to Name's solitary existence. Name found solace in the small acts of kindness from strangers. These moments of compassion were rare, but deeply cherished. A hot meal offered by a street vendor, a simple gesture that meant the world to someone in need. A warm blanket donated by a passerby, a lifeline in the freezing night. These gestures, while fleeting, provided a glimmer of humanity in a world that often seemed devoid of it. They were reminders that not everyone had forgotten about those who had fallen on hard times. These small acts of kindness, though seemingly insignificant, gave Name the strength to face another day. They were the sparks of hope that kept the darkness at bay. But even kindness couldn't erase the harsh realities of homelessness. The constant fear, the lack of privacy, and the ever-present danger of the streets were inescapable. The feeling of being invisible, overlooked by society, ignored by passers-by, was a daily struggle. These were the burdens Name carried every day. The weight of their circumstances was a constant reminder of their precarious situation. It was a dehumanizing existence, one that chipped away at Name's sense of self-worth. Yet, amidst the struggle, there was a resilience, a determination to survive against all odds. One fateful day, everything changed for Name. Seeking shelter in a public library, Name stumbled upon a group of people engaged in a lively discussion. The warmth and energy of the group were palpable. Curiosity drew Name closer, and soon they realized they were listening to a motivational speaker. The speaker's voice was captivating, filled with passion and conviction. The speaker's words resonated with Name on a deep level. He spoke of resilience, of overcoming adversity, and of the power of belief. Each word seemed to pierce through the layers of doubt and despair that had clouded Name's mind. The power of belief, he emphasized, could transform lives. It was a message that struck a chord with Naim. For the first time in a long time, Naim felt a glimmer of hope. A spark ignited within, a small but significant shift in perspective. Could Naim too rise above their circumstances and create a better life? The question lingered, filled with possibility and promise. After the talk, Naim approached the speaker, sharing their story with a mix of hesitation and hope. The speaker listened intently, his gaze full of compassion and understanding. He nodded, encouraging Naim to continue. When Naim was finished, the speaker offered a hand of friendship and a life-changing opportunity. It was a moment of connection, a bridge to a new beginning. He knew of a program that could help people like Naim get back on their feet. This program provided not just resources but also mentorship and support, essential tools for rebuilding a life. With renewed hope and a sense of direction, Naim left the library that day, ready to embrace the journey ahead. The future, once bleak, now seemed filled with endless possibilities.